13 on Your Side Weather Deck is sponsored by Montel Construction, your home team.
Well, we are off to a seriously cold start this morning. Temperatures for many of us hovering right around 20 degrees, but feeling like the single digits in Grand Rapids as well as for many other areas too. Now, the cold weather is something that we've been seeing over the past couple of days. That's why 13 weather ball is green. No change foreseen to our temperatures. The cold is sticking around. It's also blinking bright. Snow is in sight and some pretty significant snowfall too. We'll talk about that in just a second. But starting out downtown Holland, temperatures around 21 degrees, feeling like 9 because of a bit of a breeze out at this point. Starting out nice and quiet. Satellite and radar still not showing too much going on, but the bigger picture here is going to be the system that's heading in our direction as we're getting a little bit later on this morning. This will be continuing to impact us throughout the rest of the day, and winds behind that cold front going to be giving us instead lake effect snow heading into tonight and tomorrow morning. Let's track that out hour by hour. Right around 9 a.m. that's when the system snow is starting to move in. It will continue to impact us throughout much of the day. Pretty much everybody in West Michigan going to be anticipating at least a little bit of snowfall. That will start to move out, but it's replaced by lake effect as we're heading into tonight, especially around about 10 p.m., 11 p.m., and that lake effect will be continuing into the overnight hours. Where we're expecting some of those bands to be setting up exactly where we've been seeing them set up, with a lot of northwesterly snow belts that are going to be in place. This is something we've been seeing with multiple lake effect snow events at this point. Nothing we're not too used to, but still something we want you to be prepared for, especially this band between Holland and Kalamazoo. That's likely to be where we see some of our highest totals as we're getting into Sunday morning, or at least Saturday morning, and we start to see a lot of those totals rolling in. The rest of our Saturday is going to be looking quite a bit quieter for us as we start to see things clearing out. How much snow are we expecting to see? Well, from the system snow between about 1 to 3 inches. That's why we have that lighter blue color across much of West Michigan. But then, especially when it comes to the lake effect, that's when things start to get more localized. This purple contour here showing where we could get about 5 inches. I would say 5 to 7 inches, possibly a little bit more than that. Very much so isolated totals, definitely a possibility for us. As far as what we're expecting for the rest of the weekend, once the lake effect snow moves out for our Saturday, we're going to be drying out, clouds sticking around, temperatures that are still only going to be in the 20s. Rounding out the weekend, Sunday, seeing temperatures that are still in the 20s. Still more snow on the way though. That will be picking up Sunday evening with another system moving in, followed by lake effect into next Monday and Tuesday. As far as what we're expecting for today, winter weather advisory in place for much of West Michigan still. Lakeshore zone going to be seeing temperatures right around 30 degrees. Breezy winds, still seeing that snow that's going to be moving in later this morning, continuing throughout the rest of the day. Northern zone seeing temperatures in the mid to upper 20s, looking at upper 20s once again, closer to Grand Rapids. The rest of your 13 on Your Side 7-day forecast. 13 weather impact alert for today into the first half of tomorrow. That does start to move out. Sunday evening, looking at more snow to move in, lake effect following on Monday and Tuesday.
The 13 Weather Ball is sponsored by LaFontaine Lincoln Grand Rapids.